Hi, it's Jackie with Reborn Babies Are Forever Babies. Hey, Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad! Happy Kwanzaa! Happy New Year! Happy Three Kings Day! Feliz Cumpleaños! Happy birthday! And I don't think I missed anything, but if I did, I wish you all the joy in my heart. I have been watching all of your videos, but I gotta admit, I just needed a break for a while. Everybody could use a break once in a while. I had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope everybody out there also did. Santa Claus was really good to me. He brought the toddlers a new table and chair set and a Play-Doh barber shop, and that's just what they asked for. But we're going to save those things for another video at another time. Today I just really wanted to talk to you. Now this is a combination you don't see very often in my nursery. I believe this is the first video that I've ever done with Luke and Ivory Rose. They're looking pretty darn cute though, and since they are changed out of their Christmas outfits, I thought I would plop them up on the bed and do a real quick video today. Don't want you to think that I fell off the planet. Ivory Rose here was one of the very first toddlers that I acquired from Babies and Bears Nursery, Cynthia Nance. She's one of the first dolls that she started working on, and she still is one of my absolute favorite. You know, I didn't really realize that her and Luke both were somewhat reborn on a vintage type paint job until I was looking at Amanda Hannon's box opening from Paris Alley of her Maisie. What a beautiful, beautiful baby. I have to say, I enjoyed that box opening. It was probably one of my favorites that I have seen of all time. I was in awe, and oh my goodness, my heart just pounded right out of my chest when I saw that baby. So, so gorgeous, and congratulations, Amanda. I know you work very hard, and you deserve to have something special for yourself. You know, I've always known that little Luke here was painted with a vintage palette. Very, very soft undertones with just enough dark in his coloring. But they're very similar. And I actually acquired Luke about, I'd say 2 or 3 months after I acquired Ivory here. And although this is the first time I've paired them up together, I think they make a pretty cute match. So on my break over this past Christmas, New Year's vacation, I have sat back and taken a look at my doll collection and the direction that I feel that my collection is going in. I do have 3 babies right now that are up for sale on eBay. I do feel that they're priced fairly. I've been in this hobby long enough to know the value of these dolls, and I think that their prices are exactly where they should be for the paint job, the qualities that were used in the baby, and the overall look and feel of the doll. So I invite all of you to go on to eBay and check them out. Now, first of all, I want to let you know that my Linea Sculpt by Ping Lau that I received before Christmas, I have decided to resell her. It has nothing to do with the baby itself. It has to do with me. And like I said, the direction that I want to take my collection in is not where she is. So she's beautiful, and I have only changed her clothing once. I am selling her for what I paid for her. Now, on the upside of that is she didn't come with much to me, and the clothing that I received for her was all used. and I just want you to know that, you know, her box presentation, although was, you know, okay, it's not what I send home when I sell a baby to one of you. So, I know that the box opening isn't about the, what do you call it, baby shower? I know it's not about the baby shower, but I do feel I'm spoiled to a point where when I open a doll, you know, I would like to see, if I buy a brand new baby, I've got to tell you, if I, you know, it's one thing if I'm buying it used, but if I'm buying a brand new baby, I want to see some new items in with my clothing that I receive with her, especially at least the outfit that's on the baby for the initial presentation of her. And, you know, that wasn't there. And I think you could tell actually in my naming of her video, which was the second to last video that I did before Christmas, that I had not really taken a shine to her. But, you know, it's got nothing to do with the baby. It has to do with, I guess, the direction that I want to take my collection in. I do love the big toddler dolls, and that brings me to my next baby that I'm going to put up for adoption. Okay, also, with that being said, another baby that I have decided to list, and you probably are going to be very surprised at this, is Millennia Sculpt by Riva Schick, who was painted by the very famous Reborn artist and award-winning artist, Marie Gambis from the Nursery de Marie from France. She is the prototype Linea that is on the McPherson website to buy the doll sculpt, and she's the ethnic version. She sold last February as a new baby to a very good friend of mine, and that was how I acquired her. But I have decided that because I really enjoy the toddlers, I really like the bigger dolls myself, you know, and this is my collection, that she looks so much like Owen that when I put pictures of the two of them side by side, I feel like I'm looking at the same doll sculpt. One is mini and one is big. And although the Linea is painted much more beautifully and much more realistically and is, I'd have to say, a real piece of art, I enjoy Owen, and Owen is not for sale. Owen is a keeper in my collection. I really love him. You know, he makes me smile when I look at him. And so he's staying in my collection. I have listed her. She sold last year for $1,700 when she was painted new, directly from Marie Gambis from France. And I do have a lot of her original pieces that are in the photos on the McPherson website. If you go on to eBay and search for Linea Sculpt, the Nursery de Marie, you will find her there. I have her listed for $1,050. It is a very fair price. I feel that I have been in this hobby for 2 years now, and indeed do know the difference between a $1,000 doll and a $500 doll and a $300 doll. And if anything, I have listed her on the low side. Now, she will go home with the originals that I received with her, and in addition to that, I will send a few outfits of my choice. Everything will be packed in a beautiful box opening. Now, if you want to know what my box openings look like, I invite you to go to Yvonne at Having You On's channel and to watch her box opening of Silicone Tabitha. My Linea kit is up on eBay right now. She's listed for $1,050 plus $50 for shipping. and her shipping includes insurance. That's why the shipping cost is so high, is I can't send out a doll of that value and not insure this baby for what she's worth. And you know, and I just love Owen. So, you know, I when I look at the two, I see the same doll, painted differently, different styles, but I see the same sculpt. And I've decided that I don't have that much room, and it's not the direction that I want to take my collection into. So that is the backing on my decision. Now, the second baby, the Canna Sculpt by Ping Lao that I received, that was painted by Lullaby Lake Nursery, Joanne Donovan. She's also an award-winning artist, and she is listed for what I paid for her. She is $600 plus $50 shipping and insurance. And again, this is a very heavy baby. I will send home a beautiful box opening. If you go on to Ivana at Having You On's channel and look at her Hootie Tabitha box opening, her silicone not that long ago, that baby came from me, and I know she was thrilled with the presentation on her. So I will send Canna home with what I received from her artist, and in addition, I will pick a few items that I have, and I will wrap everything beautifully for you. I guarantee you're going to want to videotape it and pop it up on the screen if any of you out there are interested. Okay, and the last baby that I have up for auction is Cole. And Cole is the Michelle Fagan Grant kit. He has absolutely beautiful blonde hair. You'll see pictures of him on there. He's Michelle Fagan's Grant, toddler boy. That would be my Colby. And I am selling him because I love his face. I do. I absolutely love his face. But he doesn't have a textured finish to him. And I like the more durable textured finish on my babies. So although Cole is not too small for my collection, he just isn't the direction that I want to take my collection into. I want to add more quality pieces to my collection. That's quite honest. And I have Cole listed for $425. I do believe I have him for either $25 or $30 for shipping. I know I don't have his shipping for as much because it won't cost as much to insure him. Again, he will go home with the pieces that I received with him because I still have them. But in addition, I will send new items with him. Everything will be wrapped beautifully for a nice box opening presentation. These are all really fun babies that have really cute faces. I know you know that I tend to like higher end dolls, and but that's me. And that's why I've decided to downsize where I feel my collection is not going. And I'm not saying that to be rude or snooty or anything like that, and I don't want to come off that way, but I like the big dolls. My heart leapt when I saw Amanda Hannon's Maisie baby being opened, and I don't have the same feeling when I play with my smaller dolls that I have when when I plop these guys on the bed here and turn on my camera. It's like I come to life. I love the bigger dolls. It's like having small children in the house, and that's something that I have always enjoyed being able to have with my own children, and now with my doll collection. Okay, so I'm going to try and pop back on in a couple of days, and we'll do a fun video. We'll do some role-playing stuff because, like I said, I want to show you my new table and chair set that my husband bought me for the toddlers. And, you know, we want to play with our Play-Doh barber shop. And, you know, I just want y'all to know that I've been watching your videos, and some of you I talk to on the side, and you know that I'm out there because I make references to different things that I've seen. I just really needed a break, and it gave me a time to reflect on where I want to go with my collection this year. I focused a lot of time on friends and family. I still have all my Christmas decorations up. As I told you before, you know, I really enjoy the holidays, and I love kicking back and enjoying every second of them. So, I want to wish you all a good night. I want to thank you all for watching this video. And if you have any interest in any of those 3 babies whatsoever, please go on to eBay and take a look at them. But as I said, just pop in any one of their names and you'll see one of the babies, I'm sure, and then you just can click on other listings. And just so you know, they are mine, and it's just a decision that I've made this year. I have I think 18 babies in my collection, so I really don't feel letting 3 go is going to make a whole lot of difference, but it does clear up some room to move something that I would like better in. Alright, so I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.